Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video day, and today the Houston Astros beat the Chicago Astros. No, just kidding. There are so many former Astros on this Chicago White Sox team. It's crazy. I mean, this is even crazier. The entire catching staff for this White Sox team are all former Astros. The catcher today, Martin Maldonado, longtime former Astro. Also, their other catcher, who has been playing a little bit at first base this year, as well. Corey Lee was top prospect for the Astros until the Astros traded him to Chicago. Max Stassi, another player who's in the minors right now for the White Sox at the catcher position, is another one who's spent many years with the Astros. And then a non-catcher, you also have Corey Julks, who played a little bit in this series, another Houston Astro. So, and I believe there are a couple other Houston Astros in this organization. So that's why I said, as a kind of a joke, Chicago Astros. But the Astros get a series win, beating the Chicago White Sox, improved to 35-40. Now they go back home to face the Baltimore Orioles, which will be a great chance for the Astros. Obviously, the Orioles are a great team, but the Astros have been good at home this year. And then after the Astros can get through the Orioles series, look, if you can go out there and win one or two in the 3-game series, that'd be great, because after that, the Astros' schedule gets really easier as their schedule gets. They have, like, their next games after that are, like, the Rockies and other teams. So, I think the Astros, if they can get a series win against the Orioles, that'd be great in this next series, which would, if you get a series win, that gets you to 37-41 against the Orioles, and then an easy schedule coming up would definitely be great for the Astros. But this is another series win the game 5-3. This is a comeback win as well. 11 hits for the Astros in this game, 6 for the White Sox. 2 errors go to the White Sox. Win goes to Taylor Scott, his third win of the year. He's 3-2 now. He pitched 1 2/3, gave it 0 hits, 0 runs, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. Loss goes to Wilson. He's 1-4 in the year now. He didn't even get through 1 inning. He got 1 out, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 strikeout, and that was it for Wilson. That was in the 7th inning. The save goes to Josh Hader, his 11th save of the season. He pitched the 9th inning, of course. His 2 strikeouts. That was it for Josh Hader. Great baseball by Josh Hader. Yordan Alverez went deep in the first inning. The Astros got Yordan Alverez back, and look, he was big. 3 hits for Yordan today. First inning home run, 1-0. But then the White Sox struck in the 5th inning and were able to put up the most damage the most damage they put up all series. Up until this game, they'd only scored 3 runs, and most of their runs were, not like their 2 runs. The first game were off of fielders' choices, and then I can't remember how their run yesterday was a home run, but this was the most damage they've done in the series. Luis Robert Jr. with a RBI double to left. Maldonado, former Astros, scores. Tommy Pham to third, 1-1. Then Andrew Vaughn with an RBI single. He's been red hot this month. Tommy Pham scores for Robert Jr. To third. It's 2-1. Then in the 5th as well, Benintendi hits a sacrifice fly, and all of a sudden the Astros are down 3-1. But the Astros have a big 7th inning, just like the White Sox had a big 5th inning. This was a bigger inning for the Astros, though. 7th inning, Altuve to left, a single to left. Dubon scored. It's 2-3. Alverez ties it in the 7th with his 3rd hit of the day. Single to center for Alverez. Altuve scores. Bregman to second, 3-3. Then 7th inning, Hummel is safe at first on throwing error by third baseman Sosa. Bregman scored. Diaz to third, 4-3. 7th inning, Jeremy Pena gets a RBI walk. Yainer Diaz scores. Jake Myers to second. Hummel to third. It's 5-3. So, yeah, great day for this Astros offense. So, like I said, 11 hits. Altuve went 1-for-4 with an RBI, which started that 7th inning run. He also had a 5th inning walk in this game. Bregman was one of the best players in this lineup today, going 3-for-5. Had 3 singles, 3rd inning single to left, 5th inning single to center, Altuve to second, 7th inning single to right, Altuve to third, scored a run as well. Yordan Alvarez was the bigger, was the best player in this lineup today, 3-for-5. Hit a 1st inning home run, 3rd inning infield single to third, Bregman to second, and then 7th inning single to center to tie the game, scoring Altuve. And then Yainer Diaz went 1 for 5 today. He singled to left in the 9th inning for the Astros. That was it. Scored a run though. John Singleton, he scored the run with the Astros. He scored a run when the Astros scored in the 7th off of the RBI walk. John Singleton went 0 for 2. He had a walk in the 4th, but he was replaced by Cooper Hummel, who had 2 at-bats. He was safe at first and throwing error by third baseman Sosa. Bregman scored on that play, so that was really cool. For that, that was really needed by the Astros to take the lead. Jake Meyers went 1 for 3. He needed that. I mean, he's been in a slump right now. I think 0 for his last 20. The 2nd inning, he had an infield single. 7th inning, he had a walk. Not a great 2 walks for Jake Meyers in the 4th and 7th. Not a great day for Jake, but went 1 for 3 with a couple walks. It's definitely not bad, especially when he's been struggling recently. Jeremy Pena, after getting a hit yesterday, went 0 for 4 in this game, striking out 3 times, but did get a 7th inning walk, but at the same time, got an RBI with that RBI walk, which was big for the Astros in the 7th inning, but at the same time, still struggling. Dubon went 1 for 4 today, playing left field and first base. He had a double to right in the 7th inning, but that was it for Doobie. Chas McCormick went 0 for 2, starting in right field with a strikeout and a pop-out. He was replaced by Trey Cabbage, who continues to absolutely continue to play great baseball. He's in the 7th inning, he struck out swinging, but in the 8th inning, he had a single to right, so Trey Cabbage goes 1 for 2. Astros pitching, Spencer Arrighetti, after having a terrible outing last Saturday, pitches some good baseball for a rookie who just had one of his worst outings of his career. This is not a bad outing. He went 4 1/3, giving up 5 hits, 3 runs, 4 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So definitely a great bounce back after his last outing. Went over Taylor Scott and what he did to get the win. Brian Abreu would end up pitching the 7th inning for the Astros with 2 strikeouts. 8th inning goes to Presley, giving up 1 hit with a strikeout. Josh Hader gets the 9th with 2 strikeouts. Great win for the Astros. Great series win for the Astros to improve to 35-40. And now they go back home. Let me know your thoughts and peace out. Go Astros.